I have a dream that I am going to share with you in the next video. But before I do, it's about kingdom inheritance. Before I share that dream, let me share this with many of you. You got to stop running from the enemy, whether you are asleep or whether you are awake. You're going to have to deal with the warfare. You are going to have to open your mouth and use it as a sword. You are going to have to use the weapons that you have and stand against the enemy. Because if you do not stand in your authority, knowing who you are, knowing the power that you have, knowing the backing that you have from heaven, and giving the angels charge to do what it is that they need to do as they hearken unto the voice of the word of the Lord. If you were not using the word, but you were on the run in your dreams, and when you're awake and afraid to face and rebuke and to stand in who it is that you are, the enemy coming for your stuff. And the way he coming for your stuff, he either gonna knock you out to get it, or he gonna rob you of it right in your face. And many of us seem to think that the robbery is coming from just bullies and people just coming in and just taking your stuff. No, there are many of us who are not equipped to handle what is coming. And because you are not equipped, the ignorance is going to cause your stuff to be taken and stolen and misplaced and misused and mismanaged, and cause you to be irresponsible with it, because God has a purpose for what he's placing in your hand. But when you're financially illiterate and you don't know how to handle and move the money and invest and do the things that you need to do with it, you're going to leave it stuck and stale and allow it to dry up and lose value. So there's a lot of warfare. That's not just you fighting witches and warlocks and demons and things of that nature. And trust me, you're going to have to stand up in your authority and rebuke and keep the devourer and these spirits from stealing your stuff. But you also have to know what to do with what it is that you have in your hands. Because if you don't, that's a whole nother thief that's coming to steal, kill, and destroy, devour the inheritance that you are going to receive. But you have to know what to do with it, what to build with it, where to invest it, who to pour it into and who not to. Because the enemy coming in different ways. And I promise you, when I share the dream, you're going to understand what it is that I mean. And you are going to see how it is that he's coming. And many of you are going to be knocked out for the count. And when you wake up from being TK'd, you're going to be broke as a joke with nothing. Don't be blind. Prepare now. What you don't know, learn now, because it's coming and it's real close. So, I mean, some people are already receiving the inheritances, and many of us are saying, where's my inheritance? It's coming because you're due. But if you can't run, you can't hide, and you definitely can't mismanage and be in a place to mismanage. Hear ye the word of the Lord. The inheritance is coming, and you better be prepared to handle what God puts in your hand, because to whom much is given, much is also required. Suit up in that armor and be ready to defend what God puts in your hand and blesses you with. You are blessed to be a blessing. Be blessed.